Greetings, programs! Pianissimo here, and welcome to Vintage Story Bug Out Blackguard Edition. I even have black armor. How's that for cool? So, the word of warning today: we have some bad storms coming through the United States, very near here. I do not think that our area is in any danger. However, our hub is, as it is always. It seems like um, Atlanta just suffers badly from, I don't know, internet issues. So basically our surrounding areas are all kind of messed up. So if I do go offline, it is likely I will not return. However, make sure that you have Discord, because if it's early enough, I'll just go stream on the Discord and you can join the chat channel and we can chit chat a little bit. So um, let me post that in the chat. I think I can do that. See if it works. I went to Twitch. I don't know if it'll go to YouTube. If not, then someone can type exclamation Discord in the YouTube chat and it should publish there. Okay, so we have one fully stocked tent bag, one fully equipped tent bag, and one that's kind of meh. It's cute, but I'm not sure if we can make it function all that well. We have been eating grain pretty well. We got some junk on us. Let's get rid of that. But we are kind of running a little bit low on it. We just found some more, and we should be in climate where we're finding more, definitely. So might hunt a little bit, but I don't think we're going to try anything too dangerous. Got us a whole bunch of spears and food and stuff and things. All right, let's bug out. Let me see if I can get that to publish in YouTube. There's perhaps. It's like the timeout timer. There we go. Looks at both chats when it's doing that, and it won't let me publish it twice in a row. Okay. I think that is dead from us earlier. Yes. Do we see anything interesting on the mappity map? No. So off we go. Let me turn my music on. I think we're all good. I think we're all good. Okay, fantastic. No, we're not, because now I can't see the chat. Hey, there we go. Woohoo! Yep. Didn't feel all that great today, but I had a workout this morning, and although I didn't accomplish much as far as work goes, I think that's a bear over there. I did play a lot today. I'm in a good mood. I feel like playing hard and not getting eaten by... Oh, that might be a moose. It's alright. See if we can get... I don't feel like being eaten by anything. I want to check out our tent bags. I want to find a third one and see if it works better as a little kitchen. But we have a really cool smithy set up. Ooh, big polar bear up there. I want my fox. Well, it's going to take all the spears. It did. It took all of them. Okay, yeah, that's a very hyper moose. Okay, go away. Is he coming after me? No! Dang it! No! I didn't even have... Dang it! Ah! Give me my spears if you're gonna make me kill you. I have my knife on my hand. Messed up my circle. Where did my spears go? Darn it. I watch my language. I'm not saying bad words, but I prefer not to use expletives at all. Ah! Moose in the face. Somehow that boar spear is not going onto my hotbar. Alright. Well, now I've got everything scattered. There is a polar bear right there. There's a grizzly bear right... No, that wasn't that was the moose. Alright. Polar bear seems to have ignored us. There's moose on the menu, boys. Woohoo! That is our first big game. Right? Been too chicken after that muskox. Woo! Look at that! And a bunch of fat. Nice. Alright. Spears, please. I got a couple of good copper ones that I've found. Oh, I've got both copper ones and my boar spear. So, I'm betting I had a flint one bust. Yeah. I had one almost dead, so. Alright. We got our fox too, right? Polar bear avoidance. Huh. Well, he's gonna stick his moose face in my face, then his moose face is gonna take a dirt nap. And he's going to be very tasty for it. Ah, mountains. Meh. You know what's cooler is that red meat can go right into the pot and make it even more nutritious. Make it last even longer. That was such a boon to find early on. See that polar bear? I don't see that polar bear and have him go round. Ugh. It's flatter over here, isn't it? Oh, except... Nah, it's probably just a tree. Alright, heading for the slightly flatter spot. Good evening, Inger and Chris. Yes, I'll be safe with the upcoming weather. I don't know if you heard me at the beginning, but if I lose link... Our area, like, directly here, we should be good, except for some heavy thunderstorms. But it's supposed to be some severe weather in our area, which could take us out as far as internet goes. Well, as far as our hub goes. So if I lose link to Twitch or YouTube or whatever, if I can't stream to both, I don't know. If it takes both of them down because there's a hub issue, I'll see if I can stream on Discord if it's early enough. So make sure that you're in my Discord channel. Yeah. I like to do that every once in a while. We'll just stream there and nothing too serious, and you guys can join the chat and we can chitty chat. I don't have enough membership that there's any worry about that. I haven't had any issues with people causing ruckus or problems, but it's a good way to get banned if you join my Discord and use foul language or otherwise. Good way to get banned. Now we got a good group, good community. We're developing a nice community of people. Not all seniors. Have a few youngins. Had someone that's been watching my stream for many years now. She was a teenager in Turkey, and she's now in college, living in Texas. So that's kind of cool. See, there is, it looks like a couple of foxes, and I want to get back into the green, but we're gonna blow this snow today. Okay, I'm getting some visual glitches here. Well, if he's gonna be that close, I'll take a shot at him. Oh, never mind. Yeah, it's quite bright out here. think so. This one, it kind of served itself up. Yeah, the moose. He certainly did. Hey, a little bit of tin. Is that the only one? Oh, I have a pick. I forgot. We made ourselves a pick. You can kind of see where I'm at. Up, up. What's the first rule of Minecraft? Don't dig straight down. Carries over the vintage story. I'm pretty sure we were right above. And I am not picking this stuff up. Oh, I got lots of snow and stuff. We have dirt to dig up. I don't need the Permadeath, but I'm going to need to have room for the tin. Oh, there it is. There won't be a ton of it, but I'm gonna make it to the Bronze Age next time we stop. Perhaps. I'm not picking those pieces up. What am I picking up instead? There we go. Permadeath. Maybe we'll find some olivine. I won't be able to join in voice chat. I don't have a function on mic. I'm sure I can keep it via text messages should it be necessary. Oh yeah. Yeah. Okay, we're not going to get too carried away. Yeah, we're good. It's fine. Okay, yeah. Sweet. All right, let me out. Nice. Okay, we got some tin. Making progress. Big bear. Looks like he's eating copper. Don't think I want to mess with him. This is kind of a pretty valley. Look at this. The ice, and then the Permadeath, and then some green out at the bottom with the mountains. Very cool. Yeah, very cool. Whoa! I don't know what that was. Did I just mess, let me see if I messed the stream up. Nope, we're good. Yeah, okay, that's the bear we want to leave alone. There's a bear down there we want to leave alone. Looks like we may not be making a pass through there. Too much earth sign, that bear. Too much earth sign activity. Oh my goodness. And wolves up on the ice. Oh, man. They're surrounded by bad news. I don't know if they're guarding the good spots, but it does feel like they're attracted to campfires. I have to say. And I got chickens crowing outside and turkeys barking outside, and the hens sound like seals sometimes. They like bark like seals. And I've got a baby quail that just hatched. He's squeaking like mad.
Squeaking as if there's no tomorrow.
And it's amazing that my adult quail are very quiet do not hear them in the other ear, so I don't know if any of that noise probably does not come through, which is good. Gotta hit him twice. Alright. A little extra red meat. Yes. Blissfully. Blissful life on the farm. But also, the other drawback of living on a farm, it does smell like quail poo because I have to clean the quail cages tomorrow. Look at that, more tin. I'm not sure we need a lot more. I'm not sure I feel like digging out more. That is another baby. That's not a big one. All right. Yay. Yeah, I got a lot of farm work to do tomorrow, and taking the kids ice skating as we're skating across the ice here in Vintage Story.
Oh, you are?
Yeah. Sliding across the ice. Oh. Be the third time the...
Well, there is an equivalent to ice skating in this game.
Third time the kids have gone ice skating. They're really, really liking it, so...
Well, I'm like...
The girls like it too. Do I need more? I probably need more copper too. Yeah, we're getting full. We may need to find a spot. I don't want to kill a big one right now. Just got the spearage, but still. What I'd like is some room because that looks exactly like olivine. All right. I have something. Well, I'm going to sacrifice. Look at the copper. He goes, it's sliding across. Let's eat some of this. Okay. And let's gather the olivine. I guess, you know, someone said I don't really need the olivine. I mean, I don't need tier 3 refractory bricks.
You can if you want to.
Well, I guess I can if I... That would mean making a pulverizer and such, but...
Especially because all you need to do is just travel. And then
No, I get extra points. Maybe we need to set extra points for...
different items.
Well, maybe Steel Age with... In addition to, like, the next tiers of refractory the next tiers of refractory bricks. Get you a little... Okay, moose. They're silent too. Yeah, go. I don't want another big moose right now. I do not like fighting them on the ice. So the snow's not so bad, but... I don't see anything. There's a bear. There's something black on the ice. Okay, that might be something there. That's probably just a hole. Let's see what this little thing is. Sneak in. Sneak in. Just copper, and we don't have room for copper right now. Perhaps we set the tent bag down really fast and just store some things. Although I'm running out of storage too. Okay, what we need to do, store some things and then look for a clay deposit, which we should. I guess we're a little ways away. We've already found a decent clay deposit once. Hello, Fox. Yeah, I don't really need to sprint. We've found an early clay deposit, but Find another one. Make an anvil mold. We'll make us a tin bronze anvil. Hi, Oscar. Permadeath is so scary. I could never. Yeah, well, it is. And then you get used to dying, and you just do it over and over. You learn to play it safe, extra safe. I'm kind of halfway in between when I stream. I don't play it as safe as I do on my series, on my regular video series. Because on the regular video series, you can cut out the boring bits and the grindy bits. So you can play it extra safe. But I tend to take just a few more chances on stream. It makes for better content, I think. It gives it a little excitement. There's a bunch of garbage on the top of the ice there. Oh man, okay. We only used 40 bits of our copper, but I'm wondering. It looks pretty safe here. And I don't see anything around. Let's go ahead and cook our meat up. All right. Yeah, see, this is what I'm not sure I like how it's put together, but we'll figure it out. Let's cook the bush meat just like that. Yeah, the wind is really picking up.
Oh my goodness.
Son, would you mind shutting the door? Make sure there's no kitties out there first. I doubt there would be. But...
No, okay, Candy just went. No, not Candy. Eve.
Did she come back in?
No, she's definitely. She's not in the greenhouse.
Oh. All right, so we have some stupid cats.
I don't know where you went.
Where did we put?
I know she went up there.
There it is. Yeah, so we have some stupid cats. Yeah, we definitely need to get some chest technology here. Okay. That's some bits and bobs there. Should have our grain and such. Oh, we got plenty of room. Look at all that room. 2 servings of porridge. Let's do all of that mess here. The olivine. Oh, that's right. We have our plinth. We can always set that up somewhere if we need to. Think maybe we can put our meat away too. Should be good. Should be good in there. Yeah, food is looking a little sad. Just need to keep looking for the grain. Thought I collected some. Oh, I guess I put them up. Alright. This is a mess. Oh. Could put these guys on the table, I suppose. Alright. Hey, Eve, come back in here. I can't believe she went outside the greenhouse when it's pouring down rain. There she is. Go shut the door, please.
Oh.
Hopefully the turkeys are smart enough to get under cover when it's raining this hard. They normally don't care. They just hang out.
Yay, finally peace and quiet.
If I need to, yes, Sophie. I will definitely attach the... I'll set a block down and attach the... yeah. The thing to the thing. The torch holder up. And there's probably some things I could put in my little display case, too. Alright. Meat. Meat. Okay. We'll probably eat the meat first just because it's going to free up some room. Alright. The old tent bag. Right there. We get it all? We got it all. Guess we should have... Nah. Doesn't matter. We'll gather more copper. So, didn't matter that we didn't put that away. Oh. Got some slate and some peridotite right here. Anything interesting? That looks very strange from far away. Alright. Didn't see that we'd opened anything interesting up, so we'll just keep heading south. I really want to get out of the ice and snow today and off to where we're getting grain and berries. So before we... well, unless I totally use up my pick. Did it just go down a hole? Unless I use up my pick, I don't want to stop until we get... get to a greener area. Look, that's tin. It's more tin. Tin is much easier to find on olivine, I have found. We don't need any more of the olivine, but, you know, just because... I definitely don't need that much more. But I can't help it. I'm a pack rat. I'm picking it up. Picking it up. Woo! And I'll see if hunting that moose down is worthwhile. This seems like a chill stream, pun intended. Yes, oh, we love puns here too. Try to be chill, and it's definitely chilly, if that's a thing. Trying to get out of the ice and snow. We're running Permadeath challenge. Trying to get out down south to find a pineapple. Okay, grab a stack. Yeah, well, it's nice to have a stack of everything. Where did that baby moose go? Hello, moose moose. Here, moosey, moosey, moosey. Sorry, I'm feeling very silly today. There's a daddy moose. That looks like it could be olivine. I don't really need, even if it's tin, I don't really need it. Could make a refractory oven tent. Yeah, I was thinking if we do that, I would need to make a pulverizer and a windmill, and I don't think I'd ever really get that far playing. We've proved we can get there and not take that much time. I don't want to... trying to get back to Daddy. Oh my gosh! Hey, there, it pulled the boar spear into my inventory, so that's good. I was worried about that before. It wasn't... I mean, I've had some before and it was working, so I don't know what was up with it earlier. Okay, here we are filling our inventory up again, because I'm a pack rat. I'm a pack rat, and I'm okay. Something chasing something. Oh well. A refractory oven, I believe. I think it's it's like a coffin is actually what it's called. That you, well, I guess you don't make that out of the bricks. You get that far in a tent village. Well, I probably could. I mean, we were basically on our way to make steel. Oh, that's right. I was like, what, one little iron tidbit shy of making a steel ingot before, because I used it up, used the other iron up to grab the meteoric iron. So next time I won't do that. Probably. Let's check our flint supply. I think we're almost at a stack of flint, so we don't really need more flint. Prefer to just buy the regular clay bricks to make the first bloomeries there. We only need a couple. Steel, I mean, all we need is one ingot. Alright. But there would be a challenge, because since we take the nutrition score when you grab the pineapple, so you'd have to look and see, do I have enough food of different types to keep up the score if I want to go tier 3. I may not include that. I think that would extend the challenge a little too much. I think just having steel is enough. So yeah, may not really need to worry at all about that stuff. Well, oh, we don't need to swim for it. We have not hit the ocean. Go this way. Aha! There's a little ruin there. And some crops along the way. Okay. Let's go this way. Avoiding wolves. Maybe we'll find some mushrooms! Speak of the devil, chicken of the woods. So want to try... Oh no! Blackguard! Didn't get my mushroom! Penalty to foraging! Urgh. And there's no other... Really? Just one? Anyway, I really want to try the chicken of the woods in real life. Monsters we can do appear. That's nice. Now we have to deal with that nonsense. Now we have to deal with that nonsense. There was a crop right here, right? Of something, some sort or other, much stuffy things. Do we want to take a look? Monsters, we better make sure that we are equipped with egress. I do not want to throw that thing down into a pit. Hellos. That's only one block. Usually I have such good luck when I find fissures like this. Usually find a TL at the end. Of course, that was a few releases ago. And nothing. All right. There was another direction. Look at my gear, though. Whoa, it's spinning down. Let's see. Anything over here? Oh. That was an actual wolf. And we could use a good underground ruin right about now, couldn't we? Like a little hallway. Eat! Oh. Let's not do that. Is that where we came from? I don't think so. This like turns a corner. That's too deep. Interesting system though. Okay. That looks like some place to get lost. Oh! And here we are. Oh my gosh. Do we everybody remember where we parked? Did we come out that way and come all the way down? I'm like lost now. I can always dig up if I need to. Oh, okay. I recognize this place. Darn it. Empty chest. Sorry, language. Well, it'd be helpful if there was anything interesting in here. Oh. Trapdoor. We have a basement. Canopy bed. Another jug. Candle stubs and dry grass. Yay. Garbage and garbage and garbage. Oh my. Metal scraps. Come on. Come on. Or do I have to pick them up like this? There we go. And oh yeah, garbage chest. Well, down to the depths, eh? Hopefully we have some good stuff in the basement. Oh my gosh, look at all the vessels. Hey, we have an actual storage vessel. Oh my gosh, someone put all their house supplies in here. Tools. Tools. And food. Yes, we'll take the food. Did it not drop the... Uh-oh. Oh, that's not good. I do not like that one bit. If it gypped me of the food. Don't really need the knives. Oh man, it did. It chipped me of the food. Oh man. Not good. I didn't think it would take the whole thing away, but I guess it did. Gave me both tool vessels. Alright. Can I drop this stuff? Let's not forget our lantern. Perk! Hi! Just in time to see me get stuck down here. Welcome, Raiders. I just got lost in a ruin. Just busted me a food vessel, which I needed, and didn't get anything, and... yeah. Okay, and now I'm stuck. Wow. Anyway, welcome, welcome. Nice to see everybody. Okay, now... I feel like I came down there. It's not... oops. Not normally like me to venture this... well, venture down 2 blocks, but I guess I did. Alright. Underground ruin with an empty chest, and a chest with some candle stubs, and a food vessel that dropped nothing. And a wolf nearby. Not good. Yeah, I got a nice vessel, but we better get it off our back quick, right? because we are not gonna make it. I can't stop. Oh gosh, it looks really good. I want to look at it later. My polka dot spot is working on a cosplay, and she just made an amazing hat. All right, so we need to find some place. Yes, we have a very loud quail chick that's screaming. If you can't hear. All right, everybody. If we have a bad storm, unfortunately, we have a bad storm coming through. Oh, Pyrrh, it didn't give you the shout out. I'm sorry, Pyrrh. I will work on that. It should be sending the link out. So I'll have to check on that. Thank you for the follows, guys. Really appreciate it. You got to see this tent bag I made, though. I'm really proud of it. Let's pull it out. All right, so this is Permadeath adventure called Bug Out, Blackguard edition. Makes me extra hungry. That was thanks to my husband and some viewers suggesting it, which did not really make me happy. But here it is. Oh my gosh, Playing Tiger, thank you for the raid. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Yeah. Anyway, so this isn't the cool one. Let me show you the cool tent bag. Let's get this vessel off. Get the lantern off. This is just a mess in here. Where is our tent bag? There it is. Let's get the smithy out. We're going to have to bust out. I guess axe would be better for that, right? Let's get rid of the verge. Should be able to set it down here. Woohoo!
Oh boy, that's nice.
Well, this is, remember the barracks?
Mm-hmm.
Well, this is from the barracks. See? And I just repurposed. There's a cannon sticking out and everything. So this is what we worked on yesterday. We decided to take some time away from the adventure. But anyway, I said we didn't continue with the explanation of the adventure. This is Bug Out. And it's a challenge I've created where we start out in the icy climate. And the goal is to head south to find a pineapple. There's this cannon. Isn't that cool? Anyway, it was a really big building, and I just yoinked it down to 7 by 7 by 7 so we could do this. This is now my smithy. But what we did, anyway, the goal is to head south to find a pineapple, and it features the Better Ruins mod, so we can investigate all of the cool ruins as we go by, and the tent bag mod, and carry on, of course, as well as Apache's mods. Knapster and campaign cartographer and accessibility tweaks. So all good stuff. And I normally play a Malefactor, and I can't believe that they suggested I do Blackguard, which has made me extra hungry, and I don't get all of my loot. I have lost all of my food loot. See, I got Playing Tiger's call out, and it worked, but Perks didn't. I'm sorry about that, Perk. Hi, T-Rex. Thank you. Thank you very much. We've had a couple of other follows. We had so many that ruined on our community server. I had only seen the barracks once before when Polka Dot Spot and I were doing that. Hello, Pixel, and what's it? Think I got that covered? Yep. Hi, everybody. Thank you very much for the patronage. It's much appreciated. Anyway, while we have this out, since it takes food to go up and down with these tent bags, I think I've got I loaded crates up here, I believe, as part of the roof. Yes. So yeah, we have to be good with our storage here. Fire clay, blue clay, native copper, got a leather jerkin set in the barracks. There's an armor stand on the second level with the cannons. Yeah, I got the leather helmet and it had a leather jerkin. It didn't have boots, but there was some squire boots that I kept because you can sell those. Yep. Oh, that's right. That's a different type of copper. That's why it didn't stack. Let's put this away. We need to put our meat away. Oh my gosh, so much garbage. We need to get rid of the garbage. But yeah, this is so cool. I think I've got some clay that we need to put away, so let's check that out. Yeah, I yoinked the top of the barracks off, and it's cute, but it's not really practical for, I don't know, doing stuff. But we'll see. We might be able to fix it up a little better. Let's get the... Oh my gosh. Let's throw some garbage away first. Make ourselves a garbage pit. Thank you for the follow, Alley Cat. Wrong target. I get it. Gutted a barracks ruin for the ruined upper floors in a cannon. Yeah, that's kind of what we did. We took one corner of it to make the bottom floor, and then I took the roof up. Kind of made a little kitchen. All right, I think, gosh, how many extra knives do we need? We should have a hammer. Yeah, the way I've got the challenge set up is that you get scores for blocks south. You get scores for how many inventory slots you have. You get, including like vessels and chests and things. You get extra scores for tent bags and much more for the tent bag if there's at least a 3-wall around it to protect you. This one doesn't really count. Bears would walk right through there. And then, of course, and then scores for the metal age. So I'm at copper age. I'm able to get into bronze now. And all the while we're taking some time and building and having some fun. I don't think I have... Do I have another empty crate? I don't know if I do or not. And we need to put the meat up. Getting a little too... Brazil Pirate, hi. I think I got everybody. Give the other one to Brazil. I also use those yellow checkered shutters. Oh, this is wrong target. I also use those yellow checkered shutters for my abomination of a tent. Yeah, well, I kept them on there. I had to move a couple. Right, you can sell the squire boots for trading. Yes, which is why we got them right here. We had one that was completely worn out, and then 0.7, but I had some better boots on. Let's see. I need some more reeds. Blackguard is pain in the backside. Oh, more garbage. Let's throw that out so we have more room. There's our tin. There's our olivine taking up the room. Our clay. Put that up. More garbage. Plenty of jugs and such, which is nice. I haven't had to fire any of that. Yeah, what I need is 24, right? Yeah. Of course, then it just dumped it on me. Okay, I think I got metal scraps in like 3 or 4 different places. Oh, I got a little thing here. That's got fuel in it. I don't know if I have room to put those gates anywhere. Let's get rid of the garbage and then hammer down those tin nuggets. Yeah, I save all the things. I like to carry a basket on my back because it doesn't interfere with your movement speed. Believe me, we learned our lesson. Quite a few acts. Having something on my back. I need to move these these beams too. They're right in the way of the door. I had an extra knife, correct? Yeah, we can't have the movement speed because then bears eat us. And permadeath, you don't want that. But no, we finished the challenge in... What was it? In the Malefactor edition. And everybody's like, oh yeah, well, my husband, bless him. Oh, you should try a different class. I was like, there is no other class. You can't fire it, they unionized. Thanks, Roxas. So my husband decided, just use a different class. And someone said, yeah, a tanker. And Anger laid claim to this. And I'm going to hold him to it. He says, yeah, you should do Blackguard. I'm like, really? You're killing me. So here we are. Act 3, though. Look how far we are in Act 3. I seriously thought that first night we were going to spend the entire night just, dying over and over. I hate to use the barrels, but can we set this stuff in here? I hate doing that. The barrels and the corns and such do not count as inventory slots for the challenge. But I will definitely use them. We're taking sticks, not depositing them. There we go. Alright, I think that's cleaned us up some. So yeah, we had, 3 bears attack me yesterday. But we took some time and really just moved this whole thing over and tried to set this thing up. Let's check and see if there's anything else we can put in there. Parts for this thing, which we probably won't use. More garbage. I'll keep the nails and strips here, since I don't have room over there. Hey, that can stack there. Our shovel is good. We may need an axe soon, but... Okay, how is our food situation while we are out? We may want to cook something else. There we go. Yeah, run speed, definitely an issue. Usually, starting an icy world, inventory is an issue. Food is even more of an issue. I lucked out. 0 servings. Look at that, 0 servings. Let's make us a pot of meat. Meat.
Not a cookie.
It is a cooking lesson. Look, you put the pot on the stove, and you put the meat in the pot, which will not divide properly. Gonna have to save too. Bum error. Alright. Where do we put? If we run out of room, we'll put a block up. But for now, yeah, this is why this doesn't really make a great kitchen. I can't really put a cellar in here. It's cute though. So we may keep it for like fun stuff and storage and things, but we need to find another better ruin that we can yoink up a building for a kitchen. More garbage, right? Let's get rid of that. We should go check that ruin out too. Alright. I think that's it. Probably need some more firewood there. That should be good. Let's check this out. There's some crops over there too. We'll definitely grab those on the way out. So if you would like to try out the challenge or find out more about it, you can. Look, there's a basement. You can go to my Discord. Let's see if I can get that into the Twitch chat. And all of the rules and stats, for the most part, I haven't really updated them quite yet, but for the some of my my adventures. Wow, fat in a chest, because that's always yummy. Okay, I don't see anything else. Well, that was boring. 2 pieces of fat. There we go. Fine. And another cobweb. Blech. Alright. Anything else hiding over here? Be food, please. Okay, be reeds, please. Yay! Alright, we are about to make us ourselves... We are about to make ourselves a vendor basket. Okay, we always follow the bony soil. Because sometimes it means something and sometimes it doesn't. Nope, nothing there. We have already determined we have a full stack of flint. So we're good there. There's a vessel right here. Food! Oh, finally it dropped something. What did we get? 9. Man. Definitely do not like the penalty here. Another thing I like to do is follow stairs down. It's not going anywhere. Oh my gosh, that poor little baby. Little baby quail is screaming. Our first, he's the early bird. He hatched about an hour and a half ago. So he's lonely. Okay. Oh, I didn't notice the linen here. Okay. But this is going to be a vendor basket. Woohoo! So that way we don't have to yoink out our tent when we want to sell some things. Alright. Let's put the dirt next door. Let's take our pot. Store the wood. Got too many things going on at once. Boots. And normally they won't buy 2 of everything, but I don't think I have anything else to sell. Some more scraps. No. Normally they won't buy more than 2 sets of scraps. Yeah, nails and strips, that's nice. That looks like all we have for selling. Okay, there's a full knife, there's our spears, there's our full pot of food. We can probably get that last speck out of this one before we go. Right. Okay. Let's pack up our dolls and dishes and get moving. Poor little one. Yeah, he'll be fine. She'll be fine. Hopefully it's a girl. We want girls. More girls than boys. You always end up with 50-50, but it's always better to think positively. And we make sure that we've got everything. Yes. And we don't accidentally click on it anywhere. So this is going to go here. And then Sid showed me this trick. You take your temp bag and the fire pit, you can see next to it where the block underneath is, and you can click there. So yeah, it looks kind of silly with the hole in the middle. I don't know. Maybe we'll find some hole planks. We'll figure it out. Okay. Yeah, there's always one early bird. Sometimes they're up to 12 hours earlier than the others, but he had a few others that were pipped. That's when they have a little hole in the shell. So he should be having company very shortly. Let's head this direction. That's right. Oh, I wonder if that's anything. No. It's just some gravel, I think. We're heading this way to get some crops, collect some more grain, because that has really kept us fed. Thank goodness we found this pot, and we found a pot and a bowl. Really, really early. Saved our bacon. Did it get the worm? No. No, he's too little for worms. In fact, they don't get their worms until they're 4 weeks old. Their older brothers and sisters just got worms a couple days ago because they just graduated from the brooder into their grow out cage. Quail get off heat at 4 weeks, and we can tell what sex they are between 3 and 4 weeks. So those guys are all sold, except the ones that I'm keeping to replace my breeders who are getting old. Poor guys. They're getting old enough that they're starting to drop the last couple of weeks. I can't believe we're losing them so quickly. Do not like waiting this long. I guess I just waited too long to replace my breeders. So, getting less eggs. May have to not sell any and keep like the rest of them, which I hate to do. I haven't been hatching all week or all winter, and everybody's like, "We need eggs," or "We need birds." Like, I was headed over here because there was I went too far north. There it is. There were some crops up here. Yeah, farm stuff. But no, the babies are, it's really neat if you don't know a lot about how like chickens and quail and turkeys hatch. They absorb the yolk right before they hatch, and that keeps them sustained, like chickens and turkeys, for up to 3 days, because the mama will sit on the eggs. It's what's called lockdown. They need to, whereas when they're regular incubating, they'll get up and eat and they'll come back and sit on the eggs. But during lockdown, they sit there and they will not move for about 3 days as the chicks hatch, because what they do is they'll first poke a hole. I'm not going to even hunt them. They'll first poke a hole in the egg and then start to turn and basically make a zipper all the way around, so they can pop the top off. It's called pip, zip, and pop. So 3 stages of chick hatching. And while they do that, it's fascinating. While they do that, they'll absorb the yolk, which is their nutrition for those 3 days while mama's not leaving and hatching the other eggs. And as they twist around, they actually twist their little umbilical cord off that basically connects to the egg yolk sac. And really, really neat. Anyway, the reason they call it lockdown is when the little chicks pip a hole in their egg, they need the humidity so they can still squish around. So they develop with their head underneath their wing. All of these chicks do. And they spin around. But, oh look, prize. If we can get to it with all of the quartz in the way. We don't have a bronze pick yet. Anyway, if the reason that they are held still and mama stays on them, it's to keep them moist. Because if she gets up, they can dry out and basically shrink wrap them inside their own egg. The membrane can dry out and keep them from twisting around, which means that they can't finish breaking the shell open to hatch. And there's all sorts of problems involved with helping. So that's why they don't get helped out. We will help a little bit. I usually have a 50-50% success rate if I have to help a chick out if they end up getting shrink wrapped by accident. Because but this way, especially with the quail's metabolism is so fast. They're fully grown, ready to eat. So per se, they're ready to butcher at 8 weeks, and they're fully grown at 10 weeks. This is Cartographer quail we're talking about, not like wild quail or bob white quail or California valley quail. But they grow so quickly. They can go for about 48 hours, but I don't like leaving them more than 24. I think between 24 and 48 hours, they get a little weak. But this little guy will be perfectly fine, and we do what's called fluff removal every 12 to 24 hours or so. Once their little down feathers fluff out and they're steady on their feet. And we check and make sure the humidity is very, very high. We have a really good incubator that'll keep the humidity in the well underneath. You can't do this with most incubators, but this one, as long as we're very, very quick, the humidity will stay up, so we won't shrink wrap anybody that's still trying to hatch. So by this time tomorrow, we will have had fluff removal at least once. They're at 10 months, the breeders that are slowly going away. My breeders are 12. No, I started replacing my breeders early last year. They're like 14 months. I usually like to replace them at a year. Does that look like clay? Because we need to make an anvil mold. That is clay. Yes, I have the zoom button too. So with the Coturnix quail, the jumbos especially, they kind of lose their viability. The boys, I like to replace them like every 6 months or so. And the hens every year. They can live like a year and 6 months up to 2 years. But yeah, they don't lay eggs as often. They get to about a year old. But yeah, clearly I let these guys go a little too long. We had a really busy winter. We had some storm damage in October, and it's taken us all winter to finally start repairing some of that. So I didn't hatch any like I normally would. So I'm kind of behind on the whole quail thing. They'll be good. So just means I'm getting less eggs to hatch now, and I just keep an eye on them, and I'm not going to let my quail suffer. If they look like they're having issues, then I will, take care of them. But these guys are just dropping, so obviously they're not suffering. They're just old. Just old. Okay, let's go ahead and get one more stack, or finish this stack out. Yeah, we lost soon much wild ducks because we didn't keep the humidity up. We wondered why they seemed dried when they cracked the ones that didn't hatch. Yeah, that's what happens. The whole egg process, the whole hatching process is pretty amazing. We don't... I grabbed them anyway. They need to be at a certain humidity and a certain temperature when you hatch. Like when your eggs are fresh, you can't have the humidity too high during incubation because they actually need to develop the air pocket that's on one side, on the big end of the egg. They actually need to lose about 10% of their, I don't know, they almost lose 10% of the weight because they're gaining the air inside. Because what happens is when they hatch, the first thing they do, they look like an animal over there. I don't like getting in the brush. Before they pop out of the egg, they will take their beak and they'll poke a hole in that air pocket, and that's where they take their first breath. It's not out in the open air. It's out of that little air pocket that the egg has saved. So if the humidity is too high, it can like waterlog the egg, so the chick will drown because it can't take that first breath. It's pretty fascinating. Okay, for the rotation schedule, I was wondering how close it was with normal layers. That sucks for the storm. Hope you're able to fix them all for next summer. We have 2 coops ready to build, but we had to take care of the quail cages first. Those are all cleaned. My breeder cages are not cleaned yet, but I'm about to kind of clean them out. We have a stack of quail brooders. I have a stack of chicken brooders that I usually use as quail grow outs. But they're about to be used for something else. You are not buying anything I am selling. And you're not selling anything I need. There's some of the new vessels available. There's the Cloisonne. But I have a stack called Quail Jail because these guys are vicious little murderous raptor brats. suicidal too. But nah, man, they're territorial, and the boys will fight and kill each other, and the hens don't. The hens do their fair share of being violent as well. That looks interesting. Let's go there. So we have quail jail. It's all cleaned out, and I'll move what's left of my breeders. Oh my gosh, they're dwindling so quickly this last month. Into there, get the breeder cage power washed and ready for spring, and then we'll build the 2 coops. Because I need a turkey coop. I got turkeys. In fact, I've got turkey eggs incubating for the first time. Apparently, they need a higher temperature. I did not realize that, so I'll have to take a look. Although I don't know. My mom said she looked something up, but some of the things she said was like, no, that doesn't sound right. You don't waterlog turkey eggs. That's ducks. So that sounded a little weird, but I will look up for sure. I do not remember the turkey eggs needing a temperature really any different. They just incubate for longer. Or quail eggs incubate for 16 days. Chickens, bantams, chickens for 19, chickens for 21, and that's cool. That's a cross. I don't have any place to put it this time. I don't have any place to put the cool cross. But turkeys are 28, I guess. So I'm going to check, make sure I got all of the temperature and other stuff available tomorrow. Elk medallion, yippee. Blue clay, yeah, why not? Sticks. A rotten king collar, joy. Bandages, we'll take those. Lime, don't really need the lime. We can make our own soonish. Alright. Normally I like to take these, but I don't know where our next tent bag will take us. So we'll see. I did agriculture engineering. Is that what that is? Not animal science. So this stuff for the chicks and greenhouse production was all new to me when I started working. Quail tail. They're descendants of microraptors after all. Yeah, let me tell you. That looks like... Is that edible mushrooms? Oh, those look suspiciously like jack-o'-lanterns. Oh good, they're lobsters. Hard to tell from the side. The lobsters have the whiter... And give me my mushrooms! Have I said how much I hate Blackguard? Have I said my husband's sleeping on the couch until I'm done with the Blackguard series? Cool. Yeah, I'm new to turkeys. I got turkey chicks last year, and apparently they only lay like 12 eggs a year. I've still got some extra hens. I had someone that's supposed to pick up a trio of turkeys, but she hasn't, so I'm just taking the eggs. I mean, why not? I'm feeding them, so I might as well. I can't believe I'm not getting my food. I'm so used to Malefactor, I get a bonus. I don't hear any wolves, so that would be bad news. So your husband waiting for your Blackguard to die? That's myself. I joke around, but he's actually got a really nice couch that he likes to sleep on, so that doesn't matter. He works nights, so we don't really see each other much. But usually he'll get to work and he'll... Actually, might as well eat some of these individual mushrooms. Look at all of this. He'll get to work and he'll turn my stream on and put me in his pocket. So he happened to be watching that time. Like, thanks for the contribution, honey. I really appreciate it. I mentioned how much I hate Blackguard. Have I mentioned that Malefactor is really the only class that should be in existence? Wonder if we can pick off... Oh! Where did he run to? He fell into a hole. Just my luck. That's a baby bunny. He's not worth anything. He did. Bugger. Ah, he fell into a hole and died too. Ah! fine. See if we can get any meat from him. All right. Well, anyway, the turkeys are going to be taking over my chicken brooder. I guess we're going to eat this mushroom too. Need to put this stuff away. Darn it. Yeah, we're too full. Oh no. Oh, there it is. Started to worm me there. Where's my lantern? Oh, look at that. Oh, we have to make room. Oh, we seriously have to make room. We can ditch like a little bit of the clay, I guess. Even the one piece of meat, I don't care. Extra spear, maybe? But we are definitely... Although I don't know how much meat we're getting. Yeah, we're doing okay. Let's get a stack. We might want to get 2 stacks of halite. This way I don't have to buy it from the vendor. This is the first for Bug Out. Although we've only had, you know, this is only the 2nd season. Never found a halite pillar. Hunter for the win. Yeah, I was like, you know, why didn't you suggest Hunter? He says, well, I was trying to. This is the only class I could think of. And I couldn't think, he couldn't think of the name of it. I was like, dang. Because when you start in an icy climate, I feel like Malefactor and Hunter really are the only 2 good choices. But since we are leaving the icy climate and headed south, it's like, well, you know, I'll give it a try. Still, I say that Malefactor is the only class. I love it. About the only thing I play. Alright, everybody. We are gonna keep heading south. Hopefully we unlocked something else interesting on the map. I gotta be careful not to dig too high. End up with gravel landing on my head, of course. That'd be nice. But yes, just a word of warning. We do have some storms coming through. Although we should be safe here, our surrounding area, it could take out infrastructure at any time, just as far as the power goes. Or what I'm more worried about is just the connection between here and there. So I'm able to maintain a connection to Discord, then I will go... I will likely not return to Twitch and YouTube if that cacks. And then I will just, if it's early enough, I may stream a little bit on Discord. So make sure that you've typed exclamation point Discord in the chat. And it will tell you what my Discord channel is. Home of Chicks and Skirts. You'll have to go there to see what that's all about. You hear us talking about chicks, so maybe quail chicks and chicken chicks, and I guess turkeys are called poults, but they're chicks, you know, baby turkeys. Let's see. Yeah, we need to set our tent bag down and apparently get our raft out. All right, let's head up here and find a spot for ye old tent bag. Wrong target. Taylor supremacy. I'm kidding. It sucks so bad. My current existence is just pain. Okay, don't speak too loud because someone's going to make me play Taylor next. Although something that doesn't have all of these penalties, I mean, if it's across the board as far as food and ranged attacks, I'll be taking anything. Is that a berry? Is that a berry? Berry. That is going to be mine. It's going in my tummy. There's also points for your saturation levels in every... You just basically add all of these up. When you find your pineapple, it has to be a fully grown pineapple, especially since there's a bug that doesn't allow you to actually get the pineapple. I figured as long as you find a fully mature pineapple, even if you aren't able to get it out of the ground, because my Malefactor was unable to get one, and I picked it 3 times. So, oh gosh, that's a lot of berries. We'll just eat them. Yeah, you get points for saturation at the moment of finding and claiming victory. Okay. Surely there's a flat area over here we can put our tent bag down. There it is. Get our boat. Clockmaker has 10% run speed. It does. That's right. I mean, Hunter sounded good because of the run speed too. Taylor's forever, strength never. My UPS fried in the last storm 3 weeks ago like I had a backup here. Yeah, I bet. Minus 25% harvesting speed. Meh. That's 10 mining speed. See, the minus 10% loot from foraging is not good. Neither is the minus 10% animal loot. That's what I'm struggling with. See, all of the important things, right? Let's get the tent bag down and we can pour over the Blackguard stats here. Because the main issue here, let's see. Bink, 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 bink. Let's get rid of all of this. Is ranged attack to stay away from melee, right? This is permadeath. We want to keep safe. So we're looking for ranged. Let's get that off of our bar. And we're looking for being able to find food, right? So food bonus as much as possible. Especially when you start out in Icy World, you need either a bonus to grabbing the meat or bonus to the vessels. Bonus to wild crops as you get farther south is helpful. But no. This is what you guys have subjected me to. 30% hunger rate on top of minus 15% ranged damage and minus 10% loot from cracked vessels. We're talking like food vessels and inventory vessels like farming and forage vessels. Minus 15% loot from foraging and minus 20% wild crop harvesting. So, there's all of our food. Not only do I have to chuck more spears to kill things, I get less food when I actually find it, and I eat almost twice as much. So, yeah, you guys are killing me. I got really lucky, though. Look, food and bowl, and a few vessels that dropped me good stuff. So we're rocking it. We're actually doing really well. As long as I don't do anything stupid, Master, we're good. Okay. Our food is still good. We still have a full pot. Let's make sure that it's going to be good for a while. 4 days. Oh, yeah. We're good. Do this right in the middle. Medium fertility soil. Yoink. Like I have to depend on everyone else for something as food. It's so hard. Thank God Crow's Nest community is so nice. Oh, cool. Rick, I'm kind of debating switching to Malefactor just for the foraging bonus. I love Malefactor. It's all about the loot, man. It's all about the loot. Distance equals defense. And still you are doing so great. Yeah, Sophie, thank you. We're not oh, you know what I didn't do? Using up my saturation. It costs saturation to pull those... Oh, and we also didn't put our vendor bag on our back. This is what we didn't do. There we go. Using up my food saturation like a dummy. Okay, this is what causes permadeath in the permadeath. Stupid mistakes. Alright, let's hit the front seat. I am a pirate and I'm okay. That's not how it works. Yo ho, a pirate's life for me. Okay, this is where it gets boring. Hopefully you all have had a good week. Today was less productive for me. Didn't feel that great. Got a workout this morning. I'm happy with that. My knee has been kind of giving me some fits, but I actually walked on the treadmill. I normally swim or ride a bike or something, but I took my son with me, and so he did the treadmill, so I did the treadmill, and amazingly enough, my knee feels pretty good. So that was fantastic. I don't have a lot of issues, but I am getting older, and a little extra weight on me is not helping right now. So yeah, that was good. But man, the pollen. If you've never been in Georgia, right around this time of year when the pine trees drop pollen, it is literally, you wake up and there is neon yellow green dust all over the place. The pollen is that thick, and you try to wipe, you use your windshield wipers and you spray it, and it's like green mud everywhere. We call it the green grunge. It is just, the pollen drop is insane for a couple of weeks. You get people without hay fever, you will end up with symptoms just because you can't help it. It's going to clog everybody's sinuses, right? Because it's so dang thick in the air. So I have a feeling that's what's causing me all the yuck the last few days. I have some damage to my sinuses, so anything little will cause problems, and this is always a big thing every year. Better this year than last year. Seems like I get better every year, but my normally blue car is yellow. Blind Lindsay, do you live in this area? Yo ho, a looter's life for me. We take what we want, give nothing away. A looter's life for me. Yay. Sounds good to me. Take everything. Leave nothing. Yep. But I like the loot. Then I sell it to vendors. Grab all the gears. I think I have like 4,000 plus gears on Rusty Gears server.
How many gears do you need?
I don't need that many. I think the elk was 100 gears. I'm in Middle Tennessee, so you're very close to me, actually. Allergy season is taken very seriously here. And I am actually allergic to the dogwoods, which bloom right before this happens. So it usually gives me a kickstart. But by the time the pine is over, the dogwoods are all finished, so it helps. We have that too in the birch spring. Sophie, I believe, is in the UK, together with a few other plants. Oh, she's Norwegian, so I'm guessing that she might be in Norway. Together with a few other plants. I'm not allergic, but I have asthma, so I just don't go out. Yeah, I can imagine. Here you would definitely want to stay in a controlled environment. We didn't even, our AC unit went out during that storm back in October that I told you about that took our coops out, and our chickens went on strike all winter long. And now when they started laying, they're laying all over the place. I sell eggs. I haven't been able to sell eggs for months. I actually made my first egg deliveries this week since months. Thank goodness I still have some customers. I missed all of that when the egg prices. I sell my eggs for $5 a dozen, and I missed all of it when they were over $5. And they were up to $7 or $8 a dozen for a couple of weeks there. Wow. Well, my eggs are still the same price. But no, it'd be really nice. But our AC unit went out at the same time, so we went all winter without heat, and we had record high temperatures this week. I got an AC guy out to fix it last week, so. But still, we've had the doors open, so all the dogwood pollen and everything else, haven't had much choice. Oh, you are in Norway. Okay, cool. I'll deal with the tree just as long as I don't have to deal with the suburban blight of Bradford pears. Oh my goodness, really? The Bradford pears are terrible. Smell like rot and spread like weeds. Really? Okay. Noted. Noted. I really want to get an orchard planted in the next couple of years. All right, do we see anything? Do we see anything? No. Yeah, that's not anything. We'll just keep going. Oh, sorry, wrong target. Just have to be really careful what we say on stream. This is a family-friendly channel. You can hear my kids in the background, so I don't know if it's gonna get. I don't know how strong the filter is, but yeah, keep it PG. We should be good. Hey, at least it didn't time you out for like an hour.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, that accidentally happened. What happened was, see what happens, it's supposed to delete just that message, but what it does is it goes back and deletes pretty much everything you posted. I can't fix that. I have no way of fixing that. But I've been keeping up with what he said, so. Oh, we have more than one baby?
Yeah.
So these guys will be happy to know that our screamer is not by herself. Okay, apparently we have more than one baby now. This is a non-grunting stream. I don't know. I haven't done any heavy lifting lately. It's funny at the gym. There's actually a sign on the wall that says, "Be courteous to your fellow whatever. No loud grunting noises." This is not the brain rot and grunting stream. My channel is Perk. Sorry, Perk. You have a wholly different audience, but I appreciate that there's a few still watching. Yeah, we're totally chill. Grandma stream here. I'm not a grandma. I'm just old enough to be one. Just old enough to be one.
Barely old enough to be a grandma to like a newborn.
I am old enough to be your grandmother, dear. My daughter is 17. My daughter's 17, my oldest. And that's Polka Dot Spot. Some of you know her. Yes, I'm old enough to be her grandmother. That's nice. Baby got siblings. Yes. Little baby chick is not not alone.
Unless you had a kid at 18, you had me at 18.
Uh-huh.
That's
Old enough.
That's nowhere near old enough.
Yes, it is. It's old enough. Well, I'd have a baby at 19. Yeah. I do find the bird info interesting. Well, that's great. Yeah, we're going to check out this island just a little bit because I'm a glutton for punishment here. Yeah, we talk a bit about not having English skills, homesteading and stuff, because that's kind of what I do. Nothing. Pretty colors, but yeah, nothing. Oh, look at this overhang. Look how cool that is. Always find some really interesting areas as we travel, too. Ooh, okay. Are we doing something stupid, Master? Blind Lindsay says, "Howdy, Polka Dot Spot."
Hello.
She says, "Hello. My daughter's 34 and grandchildren 6 and 10. Aw. That looks like something glowy down there. Does that look... Okay, no, that's just artifacts. Visual artifacts. Oh, well, no, iron would be nice, but flint, no, not so nice. Okay, nothing down here. Cool island, though. All right. So where did we park? That is a deep hole. Go down. Let's not go down there. I do not want to stand on the sand either, because that'll collapse. That is a death trap waiting to happen. Let's go ahead and move on. Bugging out. That's the front. Can we get... Fine. Yoink. And turn it around. Front seat and we're off. Yeah, we're a fairly chill, except if I get bit by a bear, and then I tend to holler a little bit.
A little bit.
Well, I'm really good. That's the only problem with live stream. My regular videos, I level everything because I like to go to sleep to listening to people play games and stuff, and listening to my YouTube videos.
It's genetic.
It's genetic. Okay, yeah, my kids do. I think my mother does too. And
No, your mother falls asleep watching librarians and zombie movies.
no, that's my husband. My husband falls asleep listening to the zombie apocalypse. How do you go to sleep? I go into the bedroom and I hear this ambient music and there's like tanks firing, and cannons firing, and yeah, I know,
my God.
automatic gunfire. I'm like, honey, this raises your blood pressure. It's like, no, I like it. So he changes it to this like zombie apocalypse music. It's terrible. Anyway, I level my music because I don't would.
Sleep to zombie apocalypse movies.
Oh no, she doesn't watch zombie apocalypse movies, but she does watch disaster movies, which is fine. I like Armageddon
There's
movies.
a couple zombie apocalypse ones that she likes to watch.
Listen
over.
to zombie apocalypse, so grunting and moaning. Well, a little bit, yeah, but a little more zombie-ish. Not, but yes, the zombie type. My mom had me on the cusp of 40, so yeah, she's old enough to be my grandma. Yeah, my mother is, let's see, I am, yeah, not quite old enough, but she had me late. So my mother is 83 and a lot stronger than she was a couple years ago. So that's good. Still likes to play video games and is driving again. She basically broke her arm off at her shoulder a couple years ago. It's been a really, really hard couple of years, and she still doesn't have all the function in her hand, which is a bummer because she plays the organ like I do. I'm a piano player, actually. But she's recently discovered that, again, that yes, she can drive and yes, she can play, and so things are that's another thing that's easy. That's another thing that's easing up at our household for sure, because I have a self-sufficient mom. So she's 83 and she's been taking care of herself this whole time, even though she couldn't drive. She's been a little slower on being able to clean and do all the things, but she's doing well. So, but yeah, she's 83 and I'm 53, so close. We skipped the boomer generation. Was it the silent generation? That's what
Yes.
she is. And then boomers are right after her. I'm Gen X.
Your brother's a boomer.
My brother's barely a boomer. My brother's a boomer. And my kids are Gen Z. All three of
us are
you?
Gen Z.
Barely, right.
Ben is barely.
Okay, my youngest
He was
is barely
born
Gen
like
Z.
a month before Gen
So
X.
my brother's kids are all millennials.
Yeah. And I mean, they have the new Gen Beta. They don't do anything. They're so lazy.
Well, they're still babies.
Yes, Mom, that's a joke.
They're lazy because they're babies.
All they do is like cry.
All they do is
They're so
cry.
spoiled.
They're so
spoiled.
whiny
They're
and
so spoiled.
spoiled. Yeah, they're allowed to. They're still babies. Literally. That's funny. Good joke. Good joke. You got me. So, yeah, my stream, like to have my kids on with me. Polka Dot Spot we did a team bug out. It was a lot of fun. She was a little bit unaccustomed to permadeath, but we've worked it out to where now that we have.
I instantly died the first 2 times I tried because.
Well, we were learning, and we did so well, except we forgot that your run speed would be lower because she had a vessel on her back. Totally forgot about that. We will not be doing that again. But now that I've got a scoring system, what we can do is when I play with her, is she'll play with me again. She's kind of busy with her cosplay right now, but we just basically resurrect each other, and we can use the just the scoring system once we get to the south and see how we did. My son plays Minecraft with me on Friday nights. We're currently working on Compact Claustrophobia mod pack. It's a lot of fun. We start in a 3x3 cube, and it's, oh, bear. And it's not that easy when you've got 2 people in that 3x3 cube trying to do stuff. Do we want to go that way, or do we want to go this way? Let's head across the gravel. Ruins on the... Oh, no, I didn't. I saw some kibbles down on the ground, some boulders. How far back? Have I been yakking for a while? Thank you for the follow, Marcus. Wonder why the alert's not working. Oh, there it is. I just caught it early. You love my teen round?
What was that?
That was Independence jumping on the...
I'm making a mess. The cat, but meant to do that.
Huge ruin complex. Oh! I'm just looking on the map. Alright, let's look it up. Looks like it might be a... Oh no, that's a vanilla ruin, isn't it? Nah. Alright, that should have a couple basements in it though. And that particular basement has a vessel, I believe. Chris says I was in Georgia for a year when my mother passed away. Yes, the pollen is awful there. Yeah, for a couple of weeks.
We have record highs actually in pollen. The highest
Of course
it's
we
been
do. We had record high temperatures. Now we have record...
highest it's been for 35 years.
Great. I don't know if you heard that. She said it's the highest it's been in 35 years, the pollen count. Hey, there's a vendor there too.
Man, I'm not even allergic to pollen. I had like a sore throat and
That's
could not breathe.
That's what I'm saying. You don't need to have hay fever in order for this to affect you because
I think
it's...
I'm the only one in this house who hasn't had any symptoms.
Oh, you just... your lungs have big pores. I don't know. This clogs everybody else's. Let's go check the vendor first. Let's see. Anyway, thank you, Sophie. Glad it was on the map. It was a little ruin. I would never have found it. Busy yakking. Anything to trade? Yeah, so my son and I will be playing Compact Claustrophobia tomorrow. High leather boots, not the others. And the maps are cool, but usually takes us away from heading south. Okay. Nothing we need. Bye-bye. Let's grab food and such. Then we'll see if we can find anything interesting in this ruin. Boop. And boop. There we go. There's a vessel. There you go. We still have our stuff on our back, yeah. Oh, seed vessel. I don't even need to bust those. We can't farm in the tent bag. There's something down here. This is one of those teases that has nothing in it. Not a dang thing. Well, that's a bummer. Nothing underneath. Nothing behind. Boo. Okay. That's not very nice. That's not very nice at all. I don't think there's anything over here. We'll do the big one last. Just run clockwise here. It's one of those cairns, probably. Yep. Farming. Oh, reeds. That's nice. And linen? Okay, yeah, I'll take it. Don't remember there being... There might be. Come on. No. Nothing in this one. Ooh, look. A hole. A very deep one. That's not too high. And stalagmite in the hole, in the way, and nothing. And nothing. Up we go. Up we go. Up and out. Another Willy Wonka quote. That's like 2 in 2 days. Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory was my favorite book as a child. There's usually nothing under the wall with the path.
Wait, let me see that.
See what?
Oh, I found a vessel under there once.
The one with the path on it?
Yeah, I found a vessel under there once. Only one, and it was near the end.
Near the end?
Yeah.
Alright.
Around the border.
Alright. Well. Not finding anything. Yeah, the wall that has 2 walls, when you're in between the walls, there's 2 or 3 vessels down in there. Yeah. Alright. Whee! Okay, and this one... don't remember their... don't remember there being anything, but... oh, there is! See, now, for those of you who don't know, the vanilla ruins, they like to hide stuff under the dry stone. And dry stone, you need copper to bust. However, you can usually find your way in, because you'll notice this says insulating block face. It's chiseled, which means you can break it with your hand. So if you don't have a pick yet, you can usually find your way in. See, there's dry stone. They like to cover their basements in the dry stone. But yeah, just look for the way in. Torch holder. Let's put this on. Sometimes I have spikes down here. Normally it's in the larger ones they have spikes. Is this another one where all we have is a torch holder? Great. Wow. More empty ruin. You already have a penalty to loot. You do not need to penalize me by giving me a ruin with nothing in it. A basement with nothing in it. Let's get rid of this. Can't use the seeds in this challenge. Beep, 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 beep. Ruined shelf. Don't really need another torch holder, but maybe. We get a 3rd tent bag built. Make a proper kitchen, because I'm not really... or at least one that we can put a cellar in. Nope. Alright. An ore vessel? That lead? That's a bunch of crap. No use for the lead. Nope. Nope. Oh, just scared a bunny off, I think. Seed vessel. We're just gonna leave it there. Doesn't look like anything in here either. Alright. Farming. Need more reeds, please. Or linen. That's a lot of linen. Yeah, that's nice. We're gonna do... put the lead down. Get the lead out. We did this one already. Okay. Time for the big mama. There's a butterfly in there. Alright. Depending on which one this is. It's hard to tell sometimes. They get more and more ruined. This one is in pretty bad shape. Alright. Not really finding regular cobble. Okay. If this is what's left of like one of their little church ruins, there might not be anything. Regular cobble. Yeah. Alright, so this was a little much ado about nothing here. We'll keep looking, just in case. Nope. Yeah, I don't see any stairs. No stairs down. It's right here, but doesn't go anywhere. All right. Don't see anything on top. Yeah, okay, this is the church. Sometimes there's like ashlar blocks for the floor, but there's nothing underneath. Which is kind of a bummer, because something like this needs a basement, right? Needs a basement. Well, slightly disappointing, but definitely worth investigating. All right, let's head south. We still have our... Oh, that's probably not water. We have to head south through this mess. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let me grab a drink first. All right. This is good. That looks like a bear right in front of us. That is a grizzly bear. They run fast. Okay. Making sure our run speed is good. Hunger rate 153%. Get that thing off of our... Walk speed 100. So we're good. But we're not going that way. We're going to veer this way. Oh. Oh, that's the seed vessel. Meh. We have sprint action if we need it. Plenty of food. I found a chicken of the woods and
Yum.
just one, and I'm a blackguard, and it went poof.
Oh no.
There was only one. It's been happening to me a lot today. I had a vessel, a food vessel, that dropped nothing. I've never had that happen before.
That's
Oh look, funeral bells. Yeah.
yummy.
Yum yum. You first. Okay, I just scared something off. Here we are going deeper into the forest. I don't want to do that.
PG is babysitting.
Is he babysitting?
He's watching.
Okay, that's all right. Quail TV. Hi, buddy. They're not watching the babies over here.
You left a towel on the counter, so that's where he sat. He sat.
I didn't leave a towel on the counter.
Somebody left a towel.
Somebody left a towel on my counter. I left a clean counter. I have a big family, so it could be anybody. All right, maybe we can pick up some more lobster mushrooms. Ugh, poof! Poof! Gone! Ugh. All right. No, not too much excitement today, which actually I'm happy with. We think we had 3 bear scares in the first hour last night. When we get up here, oh boy, we got some serious thunder happening. So hopefully we don't say bye bye. But yep, appreciate if you go over to the Discord and say hello. I always post when my streams happen there, so you don't have to worry about notification bells or anything. You can subscribe to the channel if you like. But yeah, do what you like, do all the things. Just watching, and even if you just stop in the stream to say hello and have to go off and do other things, that's more than enough. More than enough. Helps when I don't slur my language. Oh my gosh, okay, those are death caps, I don't have to worry about. Even more mushrooms. They keep really well. So, oh, we were headed this way to get to the gravel. I don't want to pass this up though. I mean, I know better than to think I have plenty of food and then yeah, I shouldn't be. Don't let hubris get the better of me and not pause. Especially when it's just sitting here and easy to get. Doesn't look like there's anything dangerous. Too dangerous. Dryad saddle, I'll take that. Alright. Let's get out of here. Please? Do not like. It's too foresty. Let's break out of here. Take the extra mushrooms. That's a death cap again. Yep. Yeah, my polka dot spot has studied a lot of mycology, so she's into mushrooms quite a bit. I still can't get over there. That's like a big mountain. She's just getting into marine biology too, which is kind of cool. But right now she's making a cosplay of a Genshin Impact character. Getting ready for MomoCon. And it's looking pretty nice. Looking pretty nice. I'm super busy this year, it's what with all the storm damage and trying to catch up from behind. So many things. But maybe I can make a costume next year. That'd be fun. Make one for my husband. I'm too old and frumpy. Although I am going to wear a costume. I'm going to take them this year. But I won't be entering any competitions. I'm just going to buy a little costume. Pass out sticker samples because I own a sticker business. So that'll be fun. There's actually a character in Genshin Impact. One of his voice lines is, if you see any stickers on my back, get them off, because like the Melazines, like one of the races there, likes to play tricks and they stick stickers on his armor. And one of his idols, he actually sees a sticker on his armor and peels it off. So I'm going to make a bunch of sticker samples and make sure that I have stickers, removable stickers, so they don't damage the costume. But I just hope that there's a Risley guy there, a Risley costume there, so they can stick stickers all over him. So that'll be fun. Family cosplay sounds cute. Yeah, we've done a couple, back before my teenagers got. I'm not doing that. We do some group costumes and things. And we did the Big Bad Wolf and Little Red Riding Hood once. My mom dressed up as the grandma, and my son was the Big Bad Wolf, and one of my daughters was Riding Hood. That was kind of cute. Wanted to do The Incredibles one year, but that didn't pan out. We've done pirates before. Oh, that's a wolf. We are seriously in dangerous territory. I hate forested areas. I usually avoid them, but didn't look like we had a whole lot of choice this time, did we? Because this is what's the death of me. This is death. You get here, you get either caught to where you can't get out, or you start sprinting away and you fall into a pit down to bedrock. Please tell me that this is going to end soon. It doesn't look like it's going to end anytime soon. My axe is almost dead, so getting out won't be very quick. Please. Okay, let's head this way just a little bit. Oh my gosh. Death cap. Hopefully that isn't prophetic. I am stopping for these. I have room? No. I got one. 2. Might be able to make 1 pot of stew out of mushrooms. Alright, let's get out of here. So yeah, I won't go as a playable character. I'll go as the lady that always gives you the quests and daily commissions and things. So hopefully I get people coming up and give me like the line that you always give to the quest person, right? Give out some sticker samples. Losing Flynn. Oh, right into the face of another one. Hopefully we can... They don't aggro too quickly. If I can get past them, they won't know what happened. At least I have enough food to be sprinting. Alright, we're good. Yeah. So maybe next year I will make a costume for my husband to wear for the contest. Alright. Yeah, it is storming here in real life. It is just pouring down. Are you in the path of the storm, Blind Lindsay? Being there in Tennessee, and there's a little mini ruin and a trader. Let's go check it out. Now that we're out of the woods, literally. Clay, don't need it. If we find a big ruin, whoa, that was lag. If we find a big ruin, we will park the tent bags and work on an anvil mold. Do some firing. Do some firing of the non-unionized clay. Okay. Garbage. What garbage do we have? Don't need some sticks right now. Probably eat the 2 mushrooms. But we are definitely getting the rye. We are definitely getting the rye. A little bit of a ruin there. It looks like one of the cairns. There might be something underneath. Don't know how we're doing on copper. Probably could use some more. Anything to trade, trader. Nothing that I want. Nope. Nothing that I want. We'll have to stop just to unload our bags soon. Nope. Alright, did we unlock anything else? No. No. Let's go west. Oh, that is a big wolf. That is a real wolf. No, that's just a ravine. Just a little farther here. Just a little bit farther. Wrong button. Nope, that's nothing. Alright, south we go. South we go. Thank you for the follow, Marcus. I think I said that already. Yep. Yep, I caught you before my alert came through.
Family cosplay sounds good. What you guys talking about?
Oh, I said that you'd been working on your cosplay thing, and that I was going to wear a costume, and told him about the Risley stickers I want to make.
We're all gonna cosplay Genshin characters.
Yeah. I said that you were entering a contest, and I might like to enter next year, but it's just been too hectic for me this year.
We have a best prop category, so if I enter with the little helmet I want to make for Gummy,
Oh,
that would be cool.
you should win best prop for that hat. It is looking amazing.
That's not really a prop.
It is a prop.
I wouldn't call it like a part of the thing you wear.
Well, yes and no.
Prop.
I know what a prop is. I worked in theater for a number of years, dear. My family is sound engineers and stage hands. So from Las Vegas, my family's a bunch of stage hands.
Little brat. And that football was full.
Well,
She comes up. Meow.
so
She's
pitiful.
dying of hunger over there.
Well, she just needs some attention. We've got some treats. She'll eat the treats. She doesn't eat the soft food I give her either. She's all about that fresh kibble. All right. Yeet. Come on, we haven't found a really interesting ruin yet today. Well, I found the cross, little gravestone, the big peridotite cross. Found a larger underground ruin with the vessel. But as far as better ruins go, just the grave site that we of course mercilessly looted. Don't remember getting much from it either. This is a cute little valley too.
10 babies.
Oh, okay. Well, our lone early bird now has 9 brothers and sisters. So they're quiet right now. Don't wake them up.
Not more than still up. He is definitely a boy.
Well, we can't say definitely. Usually the first one is always screaming, even if it's a girl. No, we're going to have a hatch of all girls this time. All girls. Yeah, there's one of them. Doesn't sound like the same one, though. Oh, yeah. 10 babies. Theater family all sound so dramatic. I don't know. My middle daughter thinks that she would like to get into theater. I'm not sure.
I'd like to try it too.
If I could ever find a theater class. I found one, but they're like a homeschool group, and they charge like for a bunch of different classes that
Oh my God.
yeah, it's like, no, I just want to find a theater class, so I'll keep
I
looking.
think we could actually do the theater stuff at the public school. I think they allow homeschoolers to join their theater class.
I'll check. I think we've got a lady at our church that does, at least she used to, that she probably put me in touch with, who does the coordination for the public school. My kids are homeschooled, but here I am gesturing like they can see me. I don't have an avatar up.
Oh, I know. I do that too.
It is on the works, though. I'd like to try to get another avatar going. I mean, you really get interested, you can actually see what I look like if you dig deep enough. I've got my sticker business. I do some public speaking. I've got motivational, planners and productivity and motivational speech and brain development and all that kind of happy stuff. A lot of people come to my stream too. I try to be positive best as I can. I like to make fun of myself, which is probably why I like to play games and let other people
Make fun of you.
make fun of me. Yeah. Yeah, people think they're trolling me when I laugh right along with them. It's really hard to offend me. I had one guy leave a comment on one of my videos. You suck. I loved every minute. It's like, okay, thanks. I didn't suck that bad. When I was getting the hang of doing the bug out. Hadn't played for a couple of, well, almost a year really in survival, and getting used to the new mechanics of 2 updates since I had played, and then of course, like I said, you take more risks on live stream. Because I have some permadeath series that I do on video, but I haven't done that. I haven't done it for a while because of time. That's why I've been streaming. I love video editing though. I do love video editing. So I'm hoping that we can get back into doing some Icy World soon. That means one of my stream nights will have to go away, but yeah, I would like to do that. But no, in the live stream you take more risks. It's more fun, a little more excitement. Can't edit out the boring parts on a live stream. You're here for the whole grind, man. I don't know if either one of you had the temperament to be in theater. I think you get too embarrassed too easily. I don't know, you said that if you're able to separate personal and character, then that's one thing.
Are you talking to me?
Yeah.
I was,
You got your headphones on?
yes, I was.
Oh, you coming up with your next drawing? She's also, Polka Dot Spot's an amazing artist.
I write, I draw.
She writes, she draws, yeah, she does all the things.
I do all the creepy stuff. I've coded a couple little videos before.
Yeah, that's right. The ants, right? The little ants.
On that.
Oh, there's another ruin over there. That might be not in very good shape, but that looks to be a better ruin. Okay. Yeah, so hopefully everybody had a good week. Said I did all right first few days. Today was not very productive. Had a good workout this morning and feeling better now. I wasn't feeling very good this morning. That's right. That was the whole green grunge discussion. But, tomorrow, take the kids ice skating. I have a lot of farm work to do. I'm going to finish up my quail cages, get them all separated, sorted, and ready for sale. Contact the lady that's supposed to buy the turkeys. Get her over here.
Tomorrow, you said?
You go ice skating tomorrow. And then you guys have the sleepover. Yep. All the fun things. So, oh, there's the thunder.
Oh my.
That's some bad thunder. Yeah, maybe Blind Lindsay logged or went AFK. I don't know if you're still here, Blind Lindsay, if you're back or whatever. I didn't know whether you are in the path of the storm. So, I don't know if we need to check on you later. Oh, well, the coal I will take, for sure. Dry stone. Okay, there's a goodie under here. And since we have a pick, we don't have to worry about digging our way through. We're going to need to make another pick. Okay, chest with stuff. I'll take the gears. Broken door. And nothing. Boo. Alright. So, some gears, though. All right. That's just the other side of that one. Yeah, just a vanilla ruin. But we need to find a big, better ruin soon. And put our little tent bags down. More reeds. Claystone.
What was that?
And you decided to jump on my hand.
Well,
Well, I guess you should pet her. Usually what that means. Farming more reeds.
Set my hand on the couch and ran up to the couch, stepped on it, and went back to the food.
it looked like something she could pounce on.
That is some serious rolling thunder. Well, if we lose Link,
That's
Uh,
why.
yes. And if I do come back, it'll be on Discord. I'll probably play Genshin, to be fair. I'm trying to get some things done on Genshin Impact. So, but when I stream on Discord, you guys are welcome to join the chat. Haven't had any issues. Very quick way to get banned if you start mouthing off in my chat, though. But one benefit of having a smaller channel is that
Less possibility.
yes, we have a nice little community and we chit chat, and it's nice, really nice to be able to talk back and forth to viewers with voice. So eventually, if and when I get bigger,
Right.
then we'll have to do a membership. I still want to do it because I really, really enjoy it, but we'll just make it a membership thing. But for now, I got a lot of mushrooms. I'll let you go because I don't want to. I don't want to make space right now. Okay, I think that's it. I'm tired of trying to dig around that stupid thing. Maybe crops that way and then heads. Oh, now this. I think we've just found the jackpot, boys. We've got better ruin down there. So we'll make some, I don't know. We'll make some clay stuff. And maybe we'll find a building we can make into a tent bag. It looks pretty ruined though. But you can't really tell from the map. We'll see what we can see. Blind Lindsay, I'm here. Sorry, I've been lurking during reading practice with the littles. Aw! We do have a storm brewing right now. Hopefully it's not too bad. No word of tornado watches. Okay, that's good then. I was just a little concerned. I didn't know if you were going to be in the path or anything. So, good to know. Good to know. Yeah, I know you tend to lurk and things. That's why I asked you again. Is that... Whoa. Wrong button. That is another ruin there. We can veer that way and then head south. That. Gonna have to wow, English. Head directly west. Yeah, I hit the chat button instead of my zoom button. See? Ew. We got lots of tin. We should have plenty of copper. Make us an anvil and another pick. Not usually anything in these little ones. Nope. We have a hole in the ground. Oh my gosh, I still have my lantern on. I still have plenty of food though, so that's alright. I hear some little peeps out of the incubator. I'm excited. I'm incubating turkey eggs, so that'll keep the brooders busy for a while. My larger brooders busy for a while, and then once the turkeys vacate the brooder, we'll hatch some chickens. By then our coops will be up and ready to go. I'm hoping to get the coops up this weekend. Okay. Yay, I heard jackpot. What happened? I had to go make some food. I didn't get any grain. We have a better ruin down south of us. So, which means we really need to park. We need to park and organize some inventory and fire up an anvil. Got to figure out what to do with those pillars. Like the supports in the smithy. Because they're right in the way of where I've moved the door. So. There's clay over here if we need it. We just go grab some more. Yay. Look at that. Think we can find us a third tent bag out of this mess? Ooh, that one's going to have baddies in it. Okay. And a trader right in the middle of them. But that tower, that concerns me. Oh. That's blue clay and honeycomb. Alright, so this is a vanilla ruin, and then the better ruin is just south there, so. We can take a quick peek, but we may have to vacate. I don't know. Don't see anything, but this is a vanilla ruin too, isn't it? This is not a better ruin. Which means it should be safe from bad guys. Alright, it's just I've never seen one this much intact before. Alright. Okay, yeah, we'll investigate this. We'll find something to do. Let's put our stuff down. Alright, tent bag. Right there. And we'll put the other one down. Let's put some things away first. Why will it not open? There we go. Reeds. We can make some more baskets if we need. That is very nice. Put our grain. We need to set those somewhere else. I don't know if it would let us put them in the display case or not. No. It does not fit, it says. It does not fit. Oh, we can put our boat away. Where did our boat go? Our boat can go over here. We have another... Oh, the clay. That needs to go into the smithy. That'll work. Linen over here. Nice. Yeah, I don't think we have tent bag worthy stuff over there, but we'll at least go ahead and get our anvil done, I think. Okay, so where did I put... Oh, and we need to make another pick too. Alright, there's clay. Oh, look, more lobster mushrooms too. Let's check the expiration on our food, and it's pretty much the primary thing. Oh yeah, we're 2 days on the grain, so everything else is good. I mean, 2 days on the meat. One day. Correction, the sun must be coming up. Yes, it's 7:30 in the morning. Alright, so I'm looking for where the torch holder is. There it is. Alright. Packed tent bag. We need to put the lantern down. Oh. Okay, didn't interfere with the trader. I was worried about that. Okay, our fuel I had right here. Oh, that won't fit. That won't fit. But we can put that there. We can stack our peat somewhere. Our 5 pieces of peat. Let's get that off of our hot bar. Alright, we're gonna need more grass. But there's plenty. Okay. Let's go ahead and make some things. So we don't have to make any dishes. We've got crocks, we have... Oh, nose! Look what I did. I put this too close. Oh, man. We're just going to do that for now because I don't want to pick it up and move it. That's actually kind of cool, though. Alright. Oh. That sounds like a wolf. That's not good either. Alright. Good night, polka dot spot.
Hopefully I get to compete. If not, maybe we'll see if there's a smaller convention.
Okay.
I could try.
Or you re-enter next year with the same costume.
I don't want to do costume.
Well, maybe they won't let you compete because it's not completed enough yet. I don't know.
No, they said it doesn't matter how much is a little bit done.
Okay, well, I don't think you're going to have any problem because that hat is amazing.
Yeah, I've got good pictures.
Oh, good.
The medal.
All right, let's put... Good night. Okay, see, the way the ceiling or the floor is, I can't put that there. Fine. I'll have to break those, don't I? Okay, we can put smithy kind of stuff in there. Let's put this down. Ugh. I'm sorry. I hate to do this. Oh, I can't do that. Where'd it go? Is it up there? No, it's right here. Okay, can't take that piece out. But the pillars, I need to be able to work in here. Alright. These are just so cool though, but maybe we can figure something else and still have plenty of room. Know what I mean? Know what I mean? Alright. Not very well organized. Alright, anvil mold. And then I may need to take a 5-minute break while things start cooking in our pit kiln. Let's see, what all do we need? We could use another vessel, but I think we'll find more. I think we're doing okay there. We need ingot molds. That's right. Make the ingot molds. So basically an anvil mold. and some ingot molds. That's really all we need. All right. Get her done. Oh, yeah. Anvil. I'm stuck on something, aren't I? Oh. There we go. Yeah, I'll take a 5 or 6 minute break. Refresh my water and grab a snack. Hopefully find some good stuff in that tower. Might be another vessel in there. Who knows? Trying to think, what do we need next? What will help us survive? I mean, some boots for armor would be nice. Gears are always good. We're doing all right on food, but more grain, that's always good. More reeds for more baskets. Yeah, I can't think of much else. Need to find a better ruin so we can make a third tent. These aren't quite as... Although I do like this little smithy, and it's shaping up once we get... I think more storage. Pick some of this stuff up and move it out, and then we can line things up. What we need to do is make a saw. Then we can make plenty of chests. That'll ease up this whole storage thing. Some more aged crates would be nice, although I can make my own. It won't match. Hello. Hang on a minute. Family stuff. All right. All right. There is the anvil mold. And we can use the blue clay for some ingot molds. Oh, we need to eat. Yeah, I've got a full schedule tomorrow, so... The responsible kid checking times and stuff. I got one that's starting to plan out things. That will not do it that way. I never saw that ruin before either. Not sure what to expect. Yeah, well, we'll find out. It's obviously two separate ruins. It spawned south of the trader there. Ooh, that was some pretty harsh lightning out there. I didn't hear any thunder, so it's still a few miles away. Yeah, we don't have any watches here, but there are close by for sure. All right. Do we want to really do, while we're at it, just make another set? While we're at it, let's make another set. The Zingot molds, if you can't see the text. Yeah, I'm definitely slowing down. Need a little bit of sustenance, so we'll get these firing. I'll try to keep an eye out for fires. We set fire to everything last time we did some, well, not the last time, a couple times ago we did some pit kilns. We took care of the whole plane, didn't we? Made it all ready for building. Like GG Beyond flashbacks for some of us. Sticks, grass, flints. So we have fire clay, blue clay, copper. Let's take these little bits out and we'll put the red clay in there. There we go. It all went in. Nice. Okay. Yeah, we have some miscellaneous things up here that can get moved. Our 3 pieces of meteoric iron. I love these little purple and yellow shutters. It's very cool. Anyway, alright. Let me out. Let me out. Oh, wait. Where's the... Oh, the crucible's already there. Let's stick those in there for now. Would it be nice to have a sword for a Blackguard? I won't use it, not in... I don't want to go toe-to-toe in anything. Not with Permadeath. So, the spear will be fine. I'd rather... Yeah. Oh, I need to get the grass and the sticks. That's a thing. My 8 grass. All right. Wow. Hey, lead. All right. Let's do this. Oh, we're gonna need 3. Put our ingot molds here and here. Anvil mold. Oh yeah, we're gonna have saw technology here real fast. And a whole mess of grass. It's 24. I think that's what we need. Or is it 16 per? I don't remember. I only did it just a few minutes or a couple of days ago, and like we do it all the time. And yet I never remember how many you need. Alright. Ah. Yep. Some sticks. Oh, firewood. I know we got plenty of sticks. That looks pretty neat with them right next to each other. Even though that's supposed to be the roof. No, that's a thing. We could see if I could figure out how to put it right on the roof too. That would look pretty cool. We'd have to install a ladder to get up. We've got an extra piece or 2 that we could use. We were getting firewood, right? The aged firewood will not work. Oh. Oh, that's plenty. Let go. All right. And I didn't get the torch either. Smarts. I'm used to having a torch on me. I got lucky and found a lantern this time. The Tin Bronze Falx is pretty good. Could save you should you get surrounded and lose all your spears. Yeah, well, if I get into that situation, I was already too stupid to survive. So, yes, but space is at a premium, so we might find Them 10 bronze fausts. I might keep one if I see it, but I prefer to keep my spear. I can use the axe if I need to. Okay. We came back for the torch. Okay, it is 1500 hours on the 4th of June. Not bad for day 13, right? Probably think that, of course, I couldn't hit a moose with a spear if I was staring it straight in its eyes. No, I can hit it with a spear. And I can hit it with anything, but if I'm staring it straight in its eyes, then it's already after me. And you don't have the reach on a sword. And of course we have to start this. Doesn't look like I'll be getting a snack very soon. I'm not going to burn my place down. Do you hear me? Go that direction. Go that way. That way, I say. Alright, we'll be back and check it. Let's deposit the materials. Let me in. We don't have enough meat to cure, but that's another thing we can work on is maybe find some big game. So we have... Let's put the sticks over here. Sticks. Sticks. And grass. And the torch goes downstairs. We'll need these. Oh, goodness. Polka Dot says there's 10 babies in there now. Yeah, like they're not by themselves. That's what I like. All right. We are going to... I think that's enough for now. Going to take a quick break. Quick pause. Oh, no, we're going to leave the game running. And we should be safe in here. And I will be right back. About 5-6 minutes. More baby pics. All right. I'll put baby pics on the Discord. All right, we're back. Had a bit of a snack. Feeling a little better. Still a bit of a cough, but hey, it's kind of normal and even worse because of the pollen. So we definitely have more time waiting for those. So let's do this. We'll go check the ruins out in a minute. Come on, let me out. Oh my goodness, that was some pretty boomy thunder. Just rattled our house. Hopefully we make it. Hopefully I see you on the other side. Oh boy, I better get all of that copper. Just in case. We need to get some tin in there too. And our tin is... gonna need a hammer. Did we stash it in here? We did. Did we hammer it all? We did, didn't we? That's all we have, are 28 nuggets. Alright. That's not going to be enough. Alright, 1200. 9 for the anvil. 1 pick and 2 ingots. Yeah, I think that'll do. think that will be just fine. Let's put you there. Put you up there. Oh, do we have enough coal and stuff and things? We should be be ashamed to burn the coal coke, but it might be the thing. Let's get my proper chat up to where I can see and double check. Yep, voice is coming through. Streams look good, so if you have any issues, just let me know, please. Easy enough for me to fix. Well, unless it's not me. With the storm, we might start having issues that are not me. Okay, so we can put the hammer away for now. Set the firewood down. Even some of the extra spears can go. Let's go exploring. Oh, we need to get another pot of food going too. Let's put those in the proper spot. Oh, extra pot. That's right. Okay, what should we cook? Clearly our meat. Let's do that real quick. First, I put the torch away. Sophie, I usually carry a sword and go into tornado mode if anything moves. It's a hit or miss adventure. Yeah, I bet. Blind Lindsay, I can hear the storm in the background on and off. Hope it passes you quickly without doing any harm. Yeah, we're not expected to have any issues. We'll have some wet turkeys because they won't get under cover. One of those coops is going to be for them. I'm hoping that they'll be smart enough to go in there and lay, do some nesting in there. Chris, I'm calling it quits for the night. Been up since 2:30 a.m. I'll finish watching this in the morning. Thank you, Chris. Have a really good night. And yeah, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Chris has left the building. All right, let's grab our pot. What should we put in the pot? I should have decided this before I started burning my firewood. We only have 2 of those. Should we cook some grain and some mushrooms? Why not? That'll work. Okay, ready? Let's go exploring. Nice. Didn't waste any of our food. Let's put this. Okay, we can put the tent bag away too. Probably should wait till that's done. We got plenty of wood. Okay. We're gonna save that for last though. Hi, Bunny. Oh, bye, Bun Bun. See about snagging that. Okay, paths, not normally anything. A little bit of a yard. Wow, okay. Kind of a weird tower with a vessel down inside. A seed vessel, because nothing in there. Definitely need another pick. Yeah, we need some gear for sure. Let me out. Alright. Well, that's a disappointment. A seed vessel. Yippee skippy. Could be something down here. Follow the stairs. Follow the bony soil. Follow the stairs. Look for the dry stone. There we go. We had all three. Perfect storm. Turkey and smart should be in the same sentence. Shovel. Yeah, maybe not. But it's weird, the differences between the birds. You know, quail, when they're babies... Oh, that's an actual vessel. What the heck was in it? Quail, when they're babies, are smarter than the chickens and the turkeys. You do not have to show them. It didn't have anything good in it. Some peat. You don't have to show them where the food is. They'll eat and drink on their own. But after that, it's downhill. After that, you spend all of your time trying to keep them from unaliving themselves. They literally look for ways to die. Creative ways to die. Yeah, we won't go into any details, but my goodness, you just can't keep them safe. You just do the best you can. That's basically the quail adventure. But with chickens and turkeys, you have to show them, when they're babies, you show them where the food and water is. That didn't have anything else in it. That's kind of a bummer. And uh-oh. That does not bode well. This is a dead male moose. Surely there's going to be enough meat to share with whatever critter killed it, right? Uh-oh. Won't even let me loot it. There we go. We might as well put the hide away just in case. But then the chickens start to get a little bit smarter, obviously. And the turkeys, I don't know if they ever get smarter. Oh my gosh. It's pretty neat though, watching them. Oh look, another shovel. Nice, we needed a replacement. More tools. Is that just knives? I think that's just knives. And my dirt. We can get rid of that knife. But yeah, I don't know. They don't seem to like to get under cover. I think they like it out in the open. I don't think... We haven't had any predator problems. I think it's just because they're big. They don't seem to be too aggressive. I mean, like a rooster will go after predators and basically sacrifice themselves. It's hard to tell with the turkeys. It looks like they run, but they do make they make a ruckus for sure. They mean to scare you away, not just their size and their bulk, and they'll stomp. And I was always concerned because these turkeys, I was like, man, you guys are breaking off all of your wing feathers. Maybe they just dragging their wings too low, but no, they do it on purpose. They drag, the boys anyway, they drag their wings on the ground and it makes this loud scrape banging noise. It's quite interesting. Ruined spike mace, no. Okay, we'll take our little altar bit. I don't think there's anything underneath here. It's just the altar. I always like these little pieces. Do not think there was anything else in here. No. An axe. Tooltip of the day. That's a grizzly bear's handy word, I'd say. Handiwork, you think? What does the emote say? Oh, my eyesight is so bad. Where are my glasses? I have a big screen TV, by the way, as my monitor. I can't read that emote. I still can't read it. Does it say ooh? Or dun dun dun? Whomever it was currently deep in the forest, dazed into food coma. Yeah. Get some geese and I'm going to be troubled with intruders again. Geese are scary. Yeah. Geese, I do not want geese. Geese are loud and mean. I got enough problems with my roosters being mean. I do not want geese. I don't have any problem with kids ever again either. Chickens do not like my son. Of course, I don't think he's really nice to them either. We have Bantam. He's in the rooster caboose right now. So we have a rooster coop. A grow out pen that's way overdue for processing. I mean, way overdue. Hey, give us some grain. That's flax. We just cooked up the flax. 13 though. That's actually a good haul. Alright, let's go drop this stuff off and we'll check out the big ruin. I had geese for years. They can be bean. Yeah, don't sign me up for geese. I'm happy with the turkeys. I would also like to attempt... No, it's another food vessel. We'll come back for this one. Okay, the one straight ahead of us. I would like to try rabbits. And... maybe some small pigs. And some milk sheep. I won't get goats either. They're too hard to take care of. They eat fences and your house, and I'd prefer to eat sheep. I don't want to eat goat, but you know, that's the fact. When you want milk, you have to have babies, and when you have babies, you have extra boys, so the boys become food. And yeah, I don't really have an interest of eating a lot of goat, but I loves me some sheep. All right. What else goes in here? The peat. Got some extra axes now. Get down. Get down. There's an axe. There's an axe. Oh, wait a minute. Didn't we pick up an extra shovel? There it is. Whew. Thought that was gone for a minute. Storage vessel can go in the other place. Extra torches if we ever need them. Put that in the storage vessel. Clay goes upstairs. Looks like we're running out of room on our tool rack. Might as well keep that because that shovel will be gone in a heartbeat. I never bought them. An ex-husband of one of my friends, oh my gosh, dumped them off on my property and ran. Dang. Why'd they pick you? No, they'd bid on the dinner table at my house. I don't want to keep geese. Okay, let's put the clay away. A little bit of inventory management. Still kind of a mess, but you know, it is what it is. Okay. And that's our cell vessel. Where did our bandages go? Oh, we have more grain over here. Let's get all of the food stuff in one place. Oh! Hey, you go away! I don't need him attacking me in my little place here. My really fairly unsecure place. Okay, food. And we're gonna put that away too. I'll take you guys. We can put these in the barrels in the other room. Oh gosh, let's get our lantern off. We're going through our hunger again. That needs to go in the smithy. These can stay out here. Okay. Let's see. 25. Yeah, should be good. Hey, cut paper. Glad you made it. Glad you made it before we before we have to go because of the storm. Got a couple hours, a little less than 2 hours, maybe an hour and a half left. Got another big day tomorrow. Let's get that off the fire pit. Okay. We had more stuff to put away in here, did we not? The nails and strips we found. We haven't found another quern. I usually find them all over the place. Oh, there's the rest of the olivine. I love the way this stuff looks in the barrels, too. And let's put our grass away. Bony soil away. Let go of me. All right. Oh, we do. We have another shovel in here too. Cool. All right. Let's put you over there. Wow, I hate the way those sound when you're breaking them. There. It's crooked. Oh my gosh, it's crooked. How did I manage that? Ah! Okay, I'm not messing with it anymore. Just don't look. Just don't look at it. Straighten these guys out and it makes it look even worse. Can I pick it up? No. Sheesh. I can't believe it. Look, it's like off a pixel. Hey, paws are great to keep for both milk and meat. They're super cute and tiny. Yeah, I think sheep are smaller than cows. I'm not sure. I'm a very small person too, so not sure I want to be messing with a cow. Although, yeah, if I did get a cow, it would definitely be a Dexter. It's one of the smaller ones. Okay. But we tend to like... We really like sheep to eat here, so... Okay. We like cow too, so can't say... But I wouldn't be able to do that by myself. I would definitely need help. Did we check that part of the ruin out? There's another piece right over here. Whoa! Whoa! He did. He came right in. Where the heck did he go? He's sitting there sniffing my fire. Hey! Well, poop. Have to draw him out. Well, now what? He's stupid? Yeah, nope, he's not that stupid. Why am I not? I'm turning weird. Whoa. Why am I turning so weird? Oh, my mouse sensitivity. That's better. Okay. All right. Okay. That was lag. I thought there was nothing in it. I was gonna say that's a real jip. Cut paper. I just woke a while ago from a long night, but I did manage to use the time to get reference pics of some cute medieval houses I want to recreate in Vintage Story. That's cool. That's very cool. Another spear. Oh, it's close shaves. It mirrors audio kind of cutting in and out. Which audio? Is it everything? If so, then that will be the storm hitting somewhere between me and the business end of the stream services. Unfortunately, there is nothing I can do about that. That's got our food in it. Two days, 6 days. Phew, okay. That was an experience. Grab a drink and we're going to check out that ruin. Let me know how it goes, cut paper. If it gets bad, then yeah, I will cut the stream. Well, was he an artisan vessel or artisan trader again? Oh, we don't even see it. He is. What is it with all the artisan traders? You usually can't find them in Icy World, and I start this challenge, and that's all I get. They're not useful. I don't have anything to sell him. Alright. Anyway, I saw a ruin peeking over here. He gone. He doesn't want any of this. Spikes. Ugh. Okay. Oh look! Right into the dry stone. At least it's got stairs up. Okay. Let's check this out. Glad we have a pick coming soon, because they're running out of pick action. Okay, so this dry stone may just be a foundation. There's one or two ruins that it's a trap. Although it doesn't seem like it because the stairs go down here. Maybe we go down this direction. Let's try. Okay, conglomerate. It's just different color. Looks weird. Huh. Stairs down. Stairs to nowhere. Anything underneath the stairs? Nope. There's a door. There's a chest. Let's check the ground floor here for all the good things. There we go. There's some stairs to nowhere again. Alright, fine. Okay, let's go up here and check all the chests. Garbage. Nothing too spectacular. More dangerous stuff. Green screen. Uh-oh. Green screen, if you're getting audio, Twitch froze a bit but came back with no audio. Hear your voice is sounding a bit like you breathed in some helium. Yeah, my internet, I have no dropped frames. I'm uploading at a really good rate. I'm at 60 FPS using hardly any CPU. It is not me. It is calm outside right now as well. So it looks like the storm has hit someplace in between us. So we'll give it a few minutes, and if it doesn't recover... Oh, gosh. Okay, there are 44 fire clay brick stairs in that chest. We're just going up the ruin and haven't really found anything. Found a little fire clay and a couple of bits of copper. What we need to do is stack up to get above us. So we're going to do that. Just in case you can't see, I'll let you know what's going on. Oh my gosh, a vessel. Was that a vessel that dropped on my head? I think it was. Okay, we'll go down and get that in a bit. That's funny. I dug up above me so I could just stack up to this top level that's made of wood. And that was funny. It didn't hurt me, thank goodness. So, we are back to Radio Theater. Yeah, sorry about that. I was worried that that might happen tonight. Said if it happened early, I would just stream some Genshin on Discord. But, yeah, I should have used dirt there. Ah, there we go. But it's not early enough. If we go down, we go down. Okay. Farming vessel fell on my head. Oh, we got linen out of the farming vessel, though. Some linen. Cabbage seeds. That's too bad, too. So, interesting little tower, but just a few chests. And a few vessels. So just a few. I mean, it's not terrible. But we really didn't find anything good. Flint tools, a little bit of linen, so that's not terrible. Half a stack of blue clay, and some chunks of copper. Have you ever tried turning the internet box off and on again when this happens? That's what I do. But see, the problem is not on my end, Sophie. It's somewhere in between me and the streaming services. Right. So, if Twitch is having trouble too, then it's somewhere between me and the streaming services. Everything is great here. You know what? I never saw that. See, the title, I'm looking at the ruin that I made into the smithy, the barracks. And if you point at the 3 over the door, it says, Victory and Glory for the 3rd Grenadier Regiment. I mean, I said it was the 3rd Regiment. Well, I guess I wasn't lying. I never even read that. That's cool. It's named Victory and Glory for the 3rd Grenadier Regiment. I have Twitch showing visual and YouTube giving me audio. Sorry. If it doesn't resolve itself in the next 5 minutes or so, we'll go ahead and call it a night. Yeah, there is nothing I can do. It is not on my side, and we'll clarify that. We always worried that this would happen. Storm has passed us. Let me see. We're going to put some stuff away and be nice and boring. And then we're going to go check out our pit kilns. I have a nice... Oh, did I get any food? No. We have a nice stash of linen. So when we find something worthy, we will make another tent bag. Got another bandage. One singular bandage. We need the axe because our axe is about dead. And then We don't need the flint shovel. And then I'm just putting some things away in the smithy here. Ah, let me in, let me in. We have blue clay and flint. Blue clay. And the flint goes over here somewhere. Yeah, we got plenty flint. Plenty flint. We have plenty of flint. It can go in the garbage now. For all I care. Look, I just got ready to fire. Oh, that's right. I haven't fired the copper yet. So let's take these 9 copper bits. The weird copper. We'll take 9 out. There. So now we don't have the weird copper. Alright. We can take care of that in a minute because I think our pit kilns are done. Alright. Thank you for the tip, cut paper. Nice, now I can see too. Oh, you guys. That's funny. Do whatever works, man. I appreciate you trying. I appreciate feeling like I'm important enough that you guys are trying. I enjoy your company, so definitely glad you're here. Alright. Not like an early night wouldn't hurt me, for sure. Sinuses are bad. Okay. Let's go ahead and fire this up. Ooh, I hear a wolf. You are not invited. Man, can't believe that moose just bold as brass came up into my house on my porch and started giving me what for. I was like, no, I don't think so. And we'll put the anvil mold there. We'll put these ingot molds away because I think I only have enough for 1,200. Okay, yeah. 2 ingots, the pickaxe, and the anvil. Woohoo! I guess I need to give it some actual fuel. Eek! Eat the brown coal first. Wouldn't want to miss this. It's too much fun. Oh, thank you. Yeah. Yep, I still have half of my dinner waiting for me too. I usually take more breaks. I've been eating my big meal during the day and then kind of like my veggie plate in the evening. So I have there's a number of foods that I eat every single day. So I just kind of munch them in the evening. That's perfect for snacking during streaming.
Yes. I got my application submitted.
Okay.
I get to know whether I'm accepted or not on the 21st.
Oh, that's a ways. Okay.
Yeah, well, they will have a lot of applicants.
Uh-huh.
I thought it was on the 14th, but I think it's design application. Supposed to come back on the 14th.
You want to count babies? We have people who want to know.
Yeah, I count the baby.
I will take a picture in the morning and put it on the Discord. So I turned them off. I had to turn the fans off today. Sorry, this is a little bit boring. I'm just standing watching the fire pit. Let's go ahead and cut. Ooh, let's do that with the fire pit not open, just in case it decides to dump the copper in there. Alright, hammer. Waiting for the last piece of brown coal to burn, and then I'm putting the black coal in. So slow. Oh my gosh, it's slow. 84 seconds on the black coal. Next time we stop, we may have to make a charcoal pit. Bummer.
I think there's 13. They're all I don't know.
There's a lot of eggs in there. Baby chicks are so cute. Yes, yes they are.
I think there's 13.
13 maybe?
Cute little pearl.
Good. My
It's
goodness.
believe it.
Well, either one, a pearl or an Italian,
It looks like it.
I have no colors. We only had 25% fertility rate on that. Okay, let's put the copper away. Yeah. So we need to do some more.
We're not a we're a
A very weird looking fab bee? That doesn't sound good. Oh, that would be nice. That would be very nice. Well, good, because half of their cage died this week. There were 2 of them in the Fab V cage this morning. Just gone. Like, oh, we decided it's time to go.
Yeah, just for fun, we're gonna keel over.
Just for funsies. Yeah, well, they're older, so I give them permission to say they've had enough. But still, I'm behind on replacing them, which is rather a shame. But been trying to get a homozygous Fab Fee. Fab Fee is basically your standard Caternix quail. Good night. Fab Fee is your standard Pharaoh or wild Pharaoh or brown Pharaoh Caternix quail that's bleached out. So it's like kind of a light brown instead of the dark brown, and they don't have the rusty chest. But a homozygous Fab is pure grayscale. And that's what I've been trying to breed. Alright, looks like we'll have some coal left over. So we'll get another snack. What are we doing here? We have our flax porridge with mashed green cracked rusilla. And it is fresh for 3.5 more days. Yeah, what we need to do, what I'd like to do is be able to set up a live stream, like a quail cam. So we watch the babies hatch. And then just watch the babies grow. Their cages get so messy. I mean, it's like instant. They're the messiest birds. But their metabolism is so high, so they eat, they poop. You know, the joke is that quail create more poop than they eat. So, and it seems like it's entirely possible. That's really long burning. We should be able to make it. Should be able to make it. It needs 1084? Yeah. Even if it doesn't make it, we should be able to get it through carryover. What we'd better do is get our tongs on. I'd hate to throw that thing around my smith. I can hear the trader chit-chatting over there. Are we still cutting out on YouTube? Warning, 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 warning. Okay, it says it's good now. Yeah, looks like we're still green screen on YouTube. When we finish this up, we may go ahead and call it a night. And pick it up Saturday. Because tomorrow we'll be streaming Compact Claustrophobia with my son. Well, my girls are doing a sleepover. Yeah, I just took a peek. It looks like it's still green screen. At least you're getting sound. Twitch still. That's funny. Viewing the stream on Twitch and listening on YouTube. Very creative bunch you are. Crucible contains molten tin bronze. Alright, Amble, here we go. Purr, baby, pour. 900. There we go. And we need a pick. Yes, please. And then one of these are going to be a saw. Hooray! Put the crucible back on the stove. The coal back in our little owl treasure chest. Alright. Yeah, quite the bummer. So what we'll do is we will sign off now. This stuff will be cooling when I log on Saturday. And so it'll be all cooled off when we start Saturday. Look, the bed has a little flower on the bottom. Is that new? Or has that always been there? Just the aged wooden bed. Normally you don't see it up in the air. We could put the bed right in front of the cannon. Okay, let's take this off of our offhand. Whoa!
Whoa, what is going on?
I accidentally hit the wrong key. Did that mess up the stream? Nah. Okay, looks like we're good. It's already messed up because
It's only the window.
we're not able to see on YouTube and not able to hear on Twitch. So I've got people that are doing both. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new, please don't forget to follow or subscribe. I do publish regular video content on YouTube. And links should be in the description or in the cards in Twitch if you're over there on Twitch. Really appreciate you joining me. We've had a lot of fun. Love the chit chat. Love the company. And tomorrow night, streaming Minecraft Compact Claustrophobia, but we'll be back with more Vintage Story Saturday night. I don't think Rusty Gears are doing anything this weekend. We have another raid to do, so I don't know when that's coming up. So it's probably going to be more Bug Out Blackguard on Saturday night. So if you want to join me for that, that's fine too. Yeah, stay safe this weekend through the storms. And yeah, be productive. See you Saturday, Sophie. And I will see you next time. In the meantime, play hard, die often, and leave a good-looking corpse.